that a man wrote uh, that passed away four days before the war was over. And he was from Elk Creek Valley. And he wrote this little poem. He called it My Valley. When evening comes and the sun is sinking low, I think of home and all the things I used to know. Of my dear little mother who's waiting there, and her fingers fly knitting as she sits in her chair. And she sits with her knitting by the fireside bright. She silently prays for her boy's safety tonight. In all the different places, both here and there, my own time, my own little valley is by far the most fair. Surrounded by mountains and sun-painted bright, to strangers, to the home folks, it's a beautiful sight. With a peaceful little stream flowing down the center, where we swim in summer and skated in the winter. In my mind, I sat atop a hill at twilight, watching the day as it turns into night, and dreaming of lands far from home, the deserts of Africa, the cathedrals of Rome, the cities of the north and plains of the west, but they know my valley is the best. Because the cattle still graze and the corn still grows, to be shipped away to win big shows, and the good people toil from early till night, early till late, to help determine the nature of our fate. They all win a smile, all with a smile, no matter what sorrows, to build for their children a bright tomorrow. My own little valley will always be the same, though it may never make the map or win world fame. There will always be the church atop the hill, and each night can be heard the whippoorwill. The sun will shine in the beautiful land, and we'll all work together, hand in hand. Now I'm away from my valley so far, but I know my friends are still over there, pulling for the ones who had to go to help freedom win in this worldwide show. Some of these days I'll set my sails west, back in the valley, the place I love best. They took his body, they shipped it back in, I think it was in July, but he was killed 4 days before the war was over. I had post-traumatic stress syndrome for 21 years. I sat around and cried and was crying about. I felt like I was sealed up in a barrel and couldn't get out. I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't eat much. And for about 2.5 years, I lived on instant breakfast. Then I heard a sermon one night about 7 o'clock. A man that I'd heard several times preach. But this time the Lord spoke to my heart. I used to run an antique shop, I had a lot of clocks and stuff, clock shop. And when I thought he was going to come on, this singing, when I thought he was going to come on, I took off. I said, I got to go up to the building, to the shop and work a little bit. Well, I went up there and all these clocks was running, none of them on the right time, and I didn't have my watch. So I walked backwards and forwards, and after a while I think, well, that old rascal, he's off now. I'll go back. I went back in the house, and he was just coming up to the pulpit. I went in the bathroom to shave. I usually didn't shave about every 2 weeks to work the sawmill. But it hadn't been but a few days. I think, well, I told him I'm going to go shave. So when I went in there, the door wasn't shut. It left a crack like that day. And I remember I had the old shaving brush and shaving soap. And I held it up and made a slice or two. And that voice hit me. I listened. And the Lord convicted my heart. And I run for about a little over 3 days and nights. I worked on clocks back in that time, down in the basement. And I would go down there and I'd pick up a clock and take it upstairs. And I'd walk before. The Lord was speaking to my heart. I was looking around, oh, I ain't supposed to be up here. I took the clock back in the basement. After a while, I found myself again up in the kitchen with the clock in my hand. That went on for about 34 days, 3 days. And the Lord kept convicting my heart. So, about the 4th night, I think it was, I turned my life over to the Lord. In other words, I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior. About 10 o'clock on Thursday night, June the 26th. And 1968. And I hadn't been sleeping of night, but I could have went to sleep right then. But I just laid there, pinching myself to stay awake, thanking God and praising Him for saving my soul. So that went on for a few years. I was real bashful and backward. But they out of Crooked Oak Baptist Church, the Sunday school director up and sit one night at prayer meeting. He could take a verse of scripture and go through it for 2 hours. But I didn't know nothing. And so he resigned. I said, well, who are we going to get now? And I know Sister Ruth Hall. That big tall woman, some of you couldn't remember. And she said, get Norman Goad. You know they call Goad. Get Norman Norman Goad. And you know, I started to say no, and the Lord closed my mouth. I couldn't say it. So I was Sunday school director for 3 or 4 years. And then the Lord began to speak to my heart to preach. And I would argue with God, but don't you do that. You can't argue with God. And I would call names. I said, get Brother Conner, he knows the Bible and everything. Get in. Get this and get that. But he wouldn't lay off on me. Kept ticking to my heart. And I almost come to the point to where I quit going to church. Almost. And I prayed about it. It was November, September I prayed. I said, Lord, if you really want me to preach, show me behind the pulpit bringing a message. All right. You may not believe it. About 3 o'clock. Then it I saw a vision, a dream, I don't know what it was. But anyway, I saw this big screen. And there I saw myself behind the pulpit. And I looked back and I saw a crowd. And there was 5 people on this side over here that I could recognize. The rest of them is just like they do that on television when you want to blind somebody else, you know. I just saw those 5 faces. And of course later on I led on Stone the Lord, baptized, and one just got saved on the earth. And it was like it was 5. And so they wanted me to bring a message out to church the next Sunday night, I believe. But anyway, no, it was the third Sunday. And we was going to the radio station at that time, singing. We were singing for the pastor. And he was a man that would call on you just like that, and give you no warning or nothing. And so we went up back to the radio station, we stayed home about 10 years, and he said, Norman Goad, he called me Pappy Goad. Yeah. He answered the call to preach this morning. We're going to ask him to come and bring you a message. But you know, the Lord had took care of that. I brought a message on Acts 16. And the very next morning, I think, oh well, if I answer the call, I'll still, you know, sing with the family and testify a little bit, that'll be it. But the very next morning, on my radio, 2 deacons, I was sitting on the steps of my old antique shop. And they come up and I said, we want you to come over and preach for us. And I said, and I was nervous, but I went over and preached for them. I think it was every other Sunday. And finally they said, would you be our pastor?
What?
I said, well, it takes 2 callings. The church has to call and God has to call. And we prayed about it. And since that time, I've been there ever since.